Hey guys, so looking back in the saved files, I've actually just realized that we don't have the first half of the stream. I think we had an issue with the stream cutting out and pretty much pausing, and unfortunately, it actually meant that we've missed out on the first 6 games of the career mode. So you'll see in a second we go through the results, so you guys can keep up to date. Sorry about this, guys, but yeah, just make sure you join the stream if you do not want to miss any more of the career mode. Thanks. Hey guys, as you just saw in the intro, obviously, like I said, we've corrupted a couple of files of the stream, so we're not going to actually be able to show you guys the first, I think it was 6 games or something. We're really quick going to go into the calendar, and I'm going to show you just the results so you kind of know where we're up to. If you don't want to, just in case this type of stuff does happen again, make sure to join the stream because then you won't miss out on any part. I'm going to be playing the entire career mode on the stream, so if you do want to see, make sure to check that out. But let's get into this part. So as you guys can see, hopefully this thing focuses in a second. We played Western Sydney Wanderers as our first game and we won 3-2. We had this next game here against Newcastle United away from home. Didn't win one of their first games, so they were actually in the bottom half, and we won that on a simulated game. Then if we move across here to Adelaide United, they won and draw their first game, so we had to simulate that game, and it was a 1-1 draw in the end as a simulation from home as well, which was a little bit upsetting. Next you move on to Perth Glory. We won this one 3-0. And I think that one was also a simulated game away from home. And then we also had Wellington Phoenix, and this was such a massive pivotal game, and you'll see why later on in the episode. But 3-0 here at home against Wellington Phoenix, who are one of our title rivals. I'll give you that much so far. And then if we go across here, then we have obviously the Sydney FC game. As you can see, we got a 3-1 win. That was another game that we had to play. They did quite well against us. So yeah, obviously, hopefully that was a good recap for you guys. Apologies that it's not focusing there, but yeah, hopefully you guys kind of see the issue that I had. Hopefully you guys understand, and be sure to join into the streams because then you won't be missing out on any gameplay if you do join. But anyways, we're gonna jump into the video from, like I said, the 6th game onwards. At this current stage, we're 5 wins, 1 draw, no losses. Only undefeated team in the league, as you will see straight up. I've actually got the league table up straight away. But yeah, hopefully you guys understand, and let's crack on into the video. Let's go. But as you can see, guys, confirmation, Western United at the top of the league. Wellington Phoenix only 1 point behind us, which is a little bit concerning, as I'm pretty sure they've already had their bye as well. So Adelaide United, we do have a game in hand on them, as well as Perth Glory, which is good to see. But that win against Wellington Phoenix is their only game that they've lost this season. So it was quite important that we did get a win against them. Otherwise, a draw right now would have meant that they'd be a point ahead of us, I think. Let's get some training in real quick. I think this is the international break. And Vujica has pushed up over 65 to 66. And we're going to make some changes, I think, now. Melbourne victory. We got another game here. Again, going back editing this video, I've just realized as well I haven't said something in the start. We have gone off and scouted a future star. If you can see in the top right corner, they'll be playing every single cup competition, and we'll probably also be playing him in the A-League for quite some time. I want to try and keep him wherever we move. We try and keep him. His name's Colombo. He's from Italy. He's a center attacking mid by trade, but since we have so many, I've put him down in center mid because he can also play there. And we've also scouted up a left winger as well. In the youth academy, he's got a very high potential. Morgan is his name. Out at I think he's Australian as well. Out at left wing as well. Considering we didn't have any, I've decided to bring him in as well into the starting 11, and he's growing up very nicely. So we've got 2 very good youth players that we've now brought in, and hopefully they can really make a difference for us in this team going forward. But I think that should be about it. Thanks, guys. But yeah, as you can see, that is going to be our starting 11 for this game. Just the only change there, Pasquale's got to come in for that the injured Kone that we have at the moment. But hopefully this team can get the job done. Massive game here to keep our top spot alive. We are double on the points of Melbourne victory. They are 6th place, and a loss here might actually kick them out of the top 6, which would be quite impressive. But we still got a job to do. Every game is important in the league. and hopefully we can get the job done. Colombo's made a very nice run there, but just can't keep the ball. Hopefully we can. Morgan's picked up the pieces here. Just can't slip that ball through from Vujica to Colombo. To Morgan. We have played this ball into Colombo. He can take it past the defender. He's regained the possession of the ball and he's scored at that near post. Colombo gets onto the score sheet again, and he is definitely proving to be a very valued player here at Western United, which is very nice to see. 11 minutes in, 1-0 up against Melbourne Victory. See how we go. And I am enjoying this though. And the defence. Is that going to be a penalty? The ball's already gone out of play. And Durante has now gotten a yellow as well. Oh, this is such a terrible. Oh, and he's gone straight down the middle as well. That's now 1-1. It was such a poor penalty. The ball was already out of play and he's gone down to ground. Just need one ball to go out. They've gotten past us. Durante hasn't been able to keep it and they're going to have a shot. And they're going to get a goal as well. I mean, it's 3 minutes of added time already, ref. Made a beautiful tackle there. And they've just picked up the ball and gone near post. And we go into half time. Just got to send it because that's going to be half time anyway. But yeah, it's half time. We go into the half 2-1 down against Melbourne Victory. 2 very quick goals from them, both in the 45th minute or so. They've been on top by the looks of things, but we were quite content counter-attacking. But we're going to have to go attacking and change it up, change something. We're just going to go attacking for now. Let's go, Morgan. I need you to do something for me. Oh, beautiful ball roll. Let's go. Can you get another ball roll here? He's done enough. And that's going to be a goal, right? Yes. Morgan has done absolutely phenomenally down there in the bottom corner. And is that Colombo that's gotten that goal as well? Look at that. Beautiful link-up play by our 2 Youth Academy prospects. And a goal that is one for the history books. Assisted by Morgan with some beautiful ball rolls to get past the defence. And a beautiful finish by Colombo, our Italian future star. Come on, Calva. And they've hit that. What a beautiful cross. And our centre-back has decided to jump out of the way of the ball. And we're 3-2 down. This is not what we wanted at all, especially for a game that we really do need to win to keep that top spot for us. Hopefully we can make our way into the box here a little bit with Diamante. Got a fake shot that past him. Diamante is going to finesse that. And that's a bicycle and one of the best goals I think I've scored in FIFA 20 so far. Pretty sure this should be our substitute. Oh no, it's Apaya. Apaya has scored an overhead kick. Diamante has definitely created the opportunity with a bit of a block there, but a phenomenal finish there by Apaya. I did not expect that to be a bicycle or a shot in general, but I will take it. We are now 3-3 in such a feisty game here. Oh wow, he's just about gotten that through. Oh, what an absolutely phenomenal tackle. And now we've got a 4-on-3 break. Got to play that through to UL, who's nice and fresh. Just cuts in on his right foot, finesses, just waited for everybody to run past him and finesse that to the far post. And we are now 4-3 in such a phenomenally crazy game here. Gonna see if I can do a backflip. And that is going to be it. We've sent it out of the stadium. And that in one of the most difficult games in which we were behind, I think, 3 different times. Sorry, we're down twice. We've, luckily enough, got through that match. But that was an absolutely crazy match, I think. To come out on the other end, I'm very, very happy, even if I don't look like it. Buitza's continuing his hot run of form. He deserves all the praise. He's been absolutely phenomenal so far. Colombo got two goals. Great performance by our scout and future star. And you're unbeaten so far, which is true. Only one draw and the rest wins. We're unbeaten for a reason. I think that's a very good way. We're a little bit cocky, but I'm very happy to show off that we are, I think, the only team that are unbeaten at this stage, right? Yeah. Only team. Wellington Phoenix and Sydney FC have a couple losses, no draws, but we are undefeated. We got this game against Central Coast Mariners, and they're not in the top 6, so this is going to be a game that we do simulate. It is away from home, but they've got 3 losses on the trot. Hopefully we get the win. 2-0 win, very good to see. Colombo as well comes off but gets the goal, and Berisha also gets a goal. And hopefully that means that Berisha is still the top goal scorer in the league, and he is on 7 goals so far, which is very nice to see. And as you can see, that is confirmation that we get Kone back into the starting lineup, which is going to be a little bit hard because, I mean, we've had a couple players in there, Burgess, we've had Pasquale in there, but Jurtic has played a couple games as well. But I'm thinking, yeah, we do have to give it back to Kone. I mean, he's still got the bandage sign, but hopefully he's good for our next game. There's going to be a simulated game. They beat Melbourne Victory, which is quite impressive, but lost the last couple of games as well. And it's a 2-2 draw. McLaren scores 2 relatively early goals. 55th minute was his second goal. They scored a penalty, which we gave away, which is probably the reason why we haven't won this game. But Diamanti gets a goal. Morgan also gets a goal, which is very nice to see. Again, they're not a top team. They've lost their last couple of games. Let's get this win away from home. And a 2-0 win, beautiful. Berisha gets a brace, gets one in the first minute, which is very good to see. And then secures it a little bit later on. But a third of the way in the season, and we have dropped off. Because of that draw, we are now lost our top spot to Wellington Phoenix, who have only lost the one game against us, which is very upsetting a little bit. Like I said, if you do want to subscribe to the YouTube channel or follow the Twitch, you get notified when I go live. Usually it will be on a Saturday around this time or maybe earlier in the day. And I will have a video out for all the stream highlights, obviously, by next Friday. So yeah, thank you very much. Really do appreciate it for you guys joining, and we'll see you next time, okay? I'm out. Peace.